The Emergency Medical Treatment and Active Labor Act is a law that requires healthcare providers to provide care or medical screening to anyone that presents to the ER, regardless of their financial capability. According to Showalter, EMTALA is consistent with the philosophy that medical care during an emergency is a moral obligation, which must be provided regardless of the patient's financial ability. EMTALA does require hospitals to adopt and follow policies and procedures that comply with its requirements. It posts signages stating the patient's rights to the ER services. It maintains a list of physicians on call, and it also obtains documentation for any individual that enters the ER and either denies care or refuses care. EMTALA does apply to everyone and not just those with Medicare. According to EMTALA, an emergency department is one where a third of the treatments are emergency cases, provides treatment for emergency cases, and one that is licensed by the state government as an emergency department. A private citizen who is harmed by a physician's or hospital's failure to provide stabilizing treatment may file a civil suit against the hospital to obtain damages available under the personal injury laws of that state in which the hospital is located, in addition to recouping any equitable relief as is appropriate. CMS does not require that a hospital's medical staff provides 24/7 coverage. If there is a particular time that a hospital does not have an on-call coverage provider for that particular specialty, the hospital lacks the capacity to care for that patient, and it is appropriate to then transfer that patient to an appropriate establishment that has a provider on call to treat for that specialty. Additionally, the Social Security Act requires that hospitals have a list of physicians who are on call for duty after the initial examination to provide that treatment for stabilization or emergency care. If the physician on the list is called by a hospital and provide emergency screening or treatment and either refuses or fails to arrive within a reasonable amount of time, the hospital and that physician may be in violation of EMTALA. Enforcement of the EMTALA regulations can result in severe penalties against a hospital or physician, including fines up to $50,000 per violation. Physician EMTALA fines are excluded from malpractice coverage, and there could also be a suspension from the federal Medicare and state Medicaid programs.